Okay, in this video we're going to title it Home Safety for Children. These are just like a compilation of what I've done for my home that I've learned from, you know, the Red Cross was one of them. I also learned from a company that deals heavily with children, and then also the health district. The health district was another really great one that compiled an amazing list. Now, these are some things that I've gathered because I noticed that not many people give this out. I don't know why. I can't explain that to you because you would think that it would be important. Home safety for your kids. So we're just going to go over a couple quick things to get you started, and I'm just going to show you or display some things that I've done in my house so that you can learn from it as well. So here we have like a home safety inspection list. Number one is a fire extinguisher. So really quick, here is the fire extinguisher that I got. Now it's underneath the sink, and it is just a regular normal fire extinguisher. And you see it's from Next Gen, and it has been inspected and is good to go. So that's really important to have because you never know when you can have a fire in the kitchen just by simply cooking. And it's great to have a fire extinguisher to put out the fire. So moving on, we also have a fire escape route. So it's really great to have a floor plan of your house, have it posted in a conspicuous place. Conspicuous means something that's obvious, okay? Go over the evacuation plan with everybody in your family. It's important to have meetings and keep everybody up and up on communication, no matter the age. You know, you can't explain that a 3-year-old isn't going to know what you're talking about by walking through it and having the rest of the family doing it too. There's no need to do it when the 3-year-old is sleeping. I mean, that's just my thoughts. You know, it's all about you and how safe you want your family to be. But here we go, moving on. Then we have a first aid kit. So this is the first aid kit that I purchased. So it's by Minoki. And it's a first aid kit, but it's also a survival kit. So just some items that it has is we have a package of Band-Aids. We have an emergency blanket. So one thing really smart that I thought of that I think that, you know, would really help everybody as well is when you get your first aid kit, definitely go through it and make sure you know what everything is. Then we have some Q-tips, so that you can apply ointment without putting it on with your finger in case you have germs. Right here we have a general guidance list of what's included in the kit. Here we have a pair of scissors. Some items that I'm putting aside right now, it's because I don't know what they are, which would be another really good reason why you want to go through what's in the kit. This one, having a clue, we got to take it out. So this one right here, it says survive, but we'll have to look at that. Here is a safety, a knife in case you have to cut a rope or something. Here we have oh, look at this. We have a bandage triangular. So this one is in case someone breaks their arm and you want to, or maybe sprains their arm or something, or dislocates their shoulder, something like that, that maybe you want to put it in place, or, you know, put it so it can be immobile till you can get to the doctor. I definitely recommend taking the first aid, the CPR, first aid, and advanced child care course from Red Cross, because everything that they're going to give you is going to be way more detailed and by a provider that is certified in this. I'm not certified to teach. This is just me sharing knowledge, things that I've learned with others. From there, you can take the courses for additional training, you know. This would be a mask for mouth to mouth in case you have to do CPR. Again, another reason why you should take the CPR first aid class. Goodness, what is this? This looks familiar, but I'm not exactly sure what it is right now. So we will again put this one aside till we can open it up. But this is what it looks like, and we will check out what it is in just a moment. Moving on. Then you have tweezers. That's important in case you have to, maybe somebody got a splinter and you need to take it out, or maybe it's something that you can't touch with your hands. Here we have an iodine prep pad. Iodine, very good to use if you need it. What else? Alcohol pads. Very good to use also. This will help to disinfect any wounds, any areas. You have gloves. Very good to have too. Because if you have a cut on your finger and you are trying to administer care on someone else, and they have blood or something that's leaking out, that's not going to be safe for you because it could get into your body. So, if you get sick, what good is that going to do? Let's see. Here we have a compass. This is smart because if for some reason you aren't able to tell which way is north, south, east, and west, and you need to explain where you are at to the safety personnel of the EMT on the phone or dispatch, then at least you might be able to kind of figure out the directional that you are in. Who knows? Then you have gauze pad. Very good. More. Again, we put aside a couple items that I didn't know. Oh, check this out. So it came with this flashlight, but there's no batteries. The one thing I don't get is why do people sell things that require batteries, but they don't provide the battery with it? If you mark it up another $1, I will still pay for it. Because I have to go get batteries now is a pain in the butt. Okay, but guess what? I had one before. So we have a flashlight also. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on for you. See, look how bright it is. Woohoo! And then it also has a lighter one, and it has a red flashing light in case you need to signal for emergency help. On the other end of it, in case you have to break a window open or something, you know, in an event of an emergency, this is a really good tool. I got this. It's called the 250 Lumen. It's an LED light with 3 modes. It's really good. I got it randomly at a UPS store, so I don't know. Look it up. It's 250 Lumen or anything similar to that. Watch this be like the batteries or something. No, it's more serious. We'll put it away for a moment until we can get a chance to look at that. But here you have the alcohol prep pads, more of those, and then some tape. Okay, so that is everything that is in the first aid kit. But this one recommends getting a first aid kit with a digital thermometer. So I have a digital thermometer and I will just add it to this. But it's a really good idea, you know, if you need to take a temperature and you need to know if somebody is burning up and their body is increasing, so that you need to know whether you need to cool their body down in an emergency like that. You never know. These are good things to have because you can prevent somebody to getting to the next level. You know, you never know what you could do for someone, okay? So so anything that is not safe, lock it up. This way that children don't get into it, just in case. If you're going to have medications in the house, so whether they're prescribed or over the counter, go ahead and lock those up. I'm going to show you what I did. So look at this. This is a magnet, okay? It is a locking magnet cabinets, or locking magnet for cabinets. So what I did is I took my cabinet and I put Can you see that? That yellow sticker right there? Because I was having a hard time trying to figure out where I put the lock to open it with the magnet. So that little sticker helps me remember where to put this. And I go ahead and put it in its place and open it up. Otherwise, if it's not in the right place, I can't open it. So that sticker reminds me where to put it. And you're able to open up the cabinet. So inside this cabinet, these are a couple other items that were on the list. This is 50 SPF sunscreen for kids. I get Alba because it doesn't have a lot of added ingredients that other brands do. Just because I'm kind of health conscious with that. Those things really matter a lot to me. Going to school for massage and things like that. Like, I've had a chance to really read up quite a bit, and these things, your skin is like the largest organism in your butt or organ in your body, and your pores suck everything into your body. So to me, it's important what you're putting on the outside to what is going on the inside. Anyway, I could be right, could be wrong, but you know, why not? Over here we have Essential Oils Defense System for insect repellent. So no matter where you're at, you could be getting mosquitoes. I read that out here there are mosquitoes, so I have that. Over here I have Benadryl. I have Benadryl because my son is known to have allergies, and he actually breaks out in hives sometimes. So I carry the Benadryl because you never know when someone's allergy could get worse, or they could get influenced by whatever is giving them the hives at an increased rate, and you don't know what could happen. So it's just a really good idea to have that. I also have a prescription from the doctor for his hives. So it's a topical treatment. Topical does so much good, but you know, it's something to have as well. And then here's the thermometer that I have that it says to have in the first aid kit. It's a digital thermometer. Let's see, what else? So inside this locking cabinet, you know, I have vitamins and more vitamins, D3 vitamins, and Tylenol. So I keep my, it says vitamins and medicines. The only medicine I have is Tylenol. But I keep my stuff all in the locking cabinet because it's on the list, and I believe that it's safe like that. It's a great idea. You can do it too if you think so. If you want to protect your house as well and keep it safe with your kids. It's just something I suggest. It's something that's on the list from these other companies, you know, so just something that I'm pushing out there. Let's read on. Okay, emergency key for the doorknobs that lock without a key taped on the top of the door jamb. Okay, very smart. Trash can with all lids. Trash cans are inside the cabinet, so I put mine inside the cabinet. So down here in the back, I will have my trash can. And then in any of the bathrooms, I have the trash can under the sink as well. Just think it's safer if you ever have any friends that bring over some smaller kids and they try to put their hands in the trash can. It's a really great idea just to have it underneath the sink or something, you know. Let's see, a home phone. Right here I have a home phone. And it also says to do an emergency list right here. So next to the home phone, I devised a folder. And inside the folder, I have emergency contact lists. So family emergency information card. You can get this again from the Red Cross. Their advanced child care training is the course that I took that I actually got that. It's really awesome. They give you a load of information, a lot of videos, and a lot of paperwork that is really helpful. Paperwork for you to give any caregiver that is taking care of your child, and consent forms, emergency contact cards, absolutely everything that you could possibly think of. They have it. It's wonderful. It's great. I definitely endorse it. Well, support it. So let's see, on here, on the emergency card, like they gave ideas of listing allergies and medications, contact information, and then also doctors' names. Let's see, doctors' names. It also has the Poison Control Center hotline and, you know, any close friends and relatives and stuff that are close by, and then any out-of-town contacts as well. It just gives you a lot, you know, a great place in case the phone shut down. You have it on paperwork. You know, like sometimes we rely on our cell phones too much, and I'm known for that for sure. But it's really great idea to have it handwritten as well. Okay, just quickly going over the list. Outlet plug protectors. So on the outlets, you can get these. I got these right on eBay. And it's just this protector right here. They're super inexpensive and a really great idea. So I can tell you what happened to me. I moved in and I always check the outlets that are close to the sink that say that they're GFI outlets, because a GFI outlet is going to shut off the electricity should any water get near it. And especially if, you know, you're doing something in the sink and water gets on the counter, you don't know what situation. If you have something plugged in and you go to touch it and you don't realize that it's sitting in water, something, you don't want to be in that situation. You don't want to get hurt. It's just a safety precaution. That GFI will turn off if any water gets near it. So before this outlet was put in, I think I just plugged in my cell phone simply. That was it. And I got shocked. Knowing when that happened, I knew, I was like, all right, something's wrong with the outlet. Maybe it's not grounded properly, or maybe it's not the right outlet for there. They came right in right away, switched it out. Everything was wonderful. But they switched it out with the right outlet, GFI, and it's been perfect since. So I was also reading that these outlet protectors, if you put the outlet protectors in, it can also help to, I don't know, I think it helps to ground it, so that if you are using the other outlet, there's a less likely chance that you might get shocked. So a really great idea. It's great for kids. You know, I can't tell you, when my son was young, he almost stuck a finger in the outlet, and I about flipped, because, you know, your child is your life. So it's just a really great idea. I mean, like, when things like that started going on, I just started house-proofing the house right away. Absolutely every stage, you know, why not? But apparently it's great to have even when they're older. So let's just keep reading. Fire escape plan. Again, you can do a floor plan of your house, and I can show you how I did mine. It wasn't too difficult. There was this app that I downloaded, and you're able to draw boxes of the rooms, and then when you pull the boxes close together, they look like the walls, and then you can put doors in and kind of create the floor plan of the house. And I was even able to put little furniture on the floor plan. It's really good. On that, then you can draw red arrows for a safety route. So then when you're trying to explain to your kids, you can actually walk through the route just like the schools do, just like the businesses do. Treat your home the same. We learn from these companies like that because the city sets it up like that for a reason. So then when you are back in your home, you can do the same thing. It helps protect everybody. You know, no matter how old the kids are, it doesn't matter. Keeping your family protected is what's important, okay? Just some thoughts. So you can have that emergency fire escape plan posted so that they can see it, visibly, and then you can walk through it. You know, just so that they're prepared. Emergency phone list, we have that. It has the fire department, the ambulance, the police station, poison control, parents' phone numbers, etc. Lots of great stuff here. Then we have the chemicals, any alcohol, sharp items,